What matters is the brutality that followed. Sheriff Hughes knew Sam was armed, so he ordered more weapons to be brought in. High-powered rifles, extra firepower. He and his men took up position just outside Sam's firing range and waited. While they waited, the news kept spreading. After Fortenberry died, word of his death and the manhunt for Sam went out over the radio. Newspapers printed extra editions by midday. In all of that press, every word and every headline helped draw a crowd, a big one. A crowd that was angry, a crowd that wanted revenge. By the time it was all said and done, more than 1,000 people were lining the highway near the shack where Sam was hiding. By 4 p.m., the sheriff and the mob decided it was time to end the standoff and to end Sam. The men moved into position. Without warning, they opened fire on the shack. Round after round. They didn't stop. They just kept firing. After almost an hour of firing, the men went into the shack and found Sam dead. His body was riddled. He had been crouched between a small stove, trying to shield himself. In total, more than 2,000 rounds were fired at the shack. Now, that's a staggering amount of firepower, and the mob got it quickly. Much of it was donated by Honeygrove merchants, just for this moment. But the crowd was not done. Firing 2,000 times at Sam was not enough. Taking his life in their brutal fashion was not enough. Not for them. Even though he was dead, they still wanted more. Now they wanted to lynch him. To lynch a dead man. When the mob saw officers dragging Sam's body out of the shack, they rushed forward and wrestled it away. They dragged him across the road to a truck and tied him face down. The truck drove to Honeygrove, dragging Sam's body behind it. Cars following close behind, waiting for the next chapter of this horror show. They drove around the town square several times, then down the road for a few miles, then back around the square again. After that, they dragged Sam's body across the railroad tracks and into the black section of town. They wanted every black person to see what happens when you step out of line, when you dare to stand up for yourself. But even that wasn't enough for the mob. Once they reached the black section, they untied Sam's body and hung him upside down from a tree in front of a black church. Then they poured gasoline on him and set him on fire. He was already dead, had been for hours, but they still needed this, still needed to satisfy their anger, their hatred, and their rage towards Sam and towards black people.